So we're live. We are. Let's get this link out to people. And like, oh, hello
Okay.
everybody.
Well,
Hello. We got some.
hello.
How's everybody doing? We are live on the red carpet at the WAGMIs.
I thought I was going to my buddy Oscar's. I guess some type of an event. Luckily, I mean, atareh, obviously, Netta, they dressed appropriately. I'm sorry for the entire y'all. I did the best I could last minute here.
Yeah, me too.
Well,
I was
maybe
not ready for this event.
Maybe you're matching the red carpet right now. So I don't know if you're the carpet or you're or
I'm wearing a carpet / rug, specifically a red one for the occasion. So yeah.
Wow. Okay, I like that. I like that. Look, there was some controversy earlier, and we have some breaking news. Damn show, we got some intel, and we're gonna cut to New Tokyo News right now.
Oh wow.
Good afternoon. We apologize for this interruption in your Oscars coverage, but we have breaking news. We have received an anonymous tip with accusations against one of our celebrity nominees, Crazy Crypto Carl. Now, for those of you not aware, Carl had come to be a favorite in several categories following his earth-shattering appearance on Damn Show episode 5 just a few weeks ago. And that's when this young man's star really started to rise, really started to take off. But yeah, we have received a tip on our tip line, and I'm hearing, okay, sorry, my producers say they have the call, and we're gonna hear it live for the first time now. If you guys want to go ahead and play that.
So I'm calling in because I'm really concerned about the integrity of this award show and the results. There have been some people, specifically Crazy Crypto Carl, that have engaged in nefarious activities, and they've really juiced their voting numbers. And so I wanted to, Mom, not right now. I still have 10 more minutes of computer time. Oh my God. Sorry about that. I just wanted to make sure that this got on time because everybody's waiting for these awards. And I know a lot of people are hoping, and I hate to see liars and cheaters from the gutter win when they don't deserve it.
Wow, so we're hearing that live for the first time with all of you as well. That young man's voice sounds a little familiar. I just can't place it. But quite the allegation accusing Carl of juicing his results. Wow, and right on the day of the Oscars as well. Wait, sorry, do we have Carl? I'm hearing we may have Carl patching in with a statement. Let's go to Carl now. Carl, you there?
I'm out here supporting these damn Oscar awards. Out here looking fucking corny with a tuxedo on. Come on, I'm a gutter cat. Spreading the word to get out the vote. And this is how I'm treated? All I ever do is wake up every day trying to be a good person. And this is how I'm treated? Come on, man. Let this be a lesson to anyone listening. Never fade the fucking Carls. We show up, and you better believe if you try to tarnish our name, we are gonna show out. These allegations are absolute bullshit. If you're listening to this and you voted for Carl for anything, take this to Twitter right now. Show these damn hosts and the world. Hashtag I voted for Carl. Hashtag don't fade the Carls. Once again, hashtag I voted for Carl, hashtag don't fade the Carls. They can strip our awards, but they can't fucking strip our name, can they?
Wow, so Carl fully pushing back against these accusations. Not only that, but he is asking for a Twitter campaign as well to go along with it. Thank you, Carl, for that. And I want to just reach out to everyone. If you have any more information or any tips, please continue to call our tip line at 555-NTN News. I'm going to be manning. We got calls coming in right now. I'm going to be manning these calls all after. Sorry, we got another one. I'm going to be manning these calls all afternoon. So please call us if you find any more info. Damn show. Back to you guys.
Those are some crazy
That's
allegations.
crazy. Oh my God, guys, what are
Wow.
we gonna do?
So I don't know. I mean, look, we have to keep in mind that you are innocent until proven guilty, and so these are just allegations right now. We can't act on them, but we also can't give awards. Maybe what do you do?
I don't know. Maybe I think we should disqualify Carl. I'm sorry, guys, but
Oh my God.
But hey, yo, I literally just tweeted out, "Don't fade the Carls." Fuck. I just put the hashtag out. I mean, I don't want to fade the Carls. But if there's no tampering, if we have evidence,
we need more time. We need more time for this. I think
it sounds credible. I mean, it sounded pretty credible.
Maybe we should just wait to see, like, we continue with the awards. The show must go on, guys, and we will decide what to do with Carl at the end of the show.
Yeah, let's go with that. I'm speaking to my producer right now as well, and we're working on some things in the back end. They're trying to verify the veracity of these claims. It kind of sounded like somebody. I know that was supposed to be an Anon voice, but it sounded like somebody we've heard on some Twitter Spaces before. I can't. I mean, I don't want to say anything more. I don't want to reveal identities here, but we should definitely get started with the show. Now, I'm just hearing from a producer that there seems to be a bit of a delay with the tabulation of the results. Okay. Whoa. So we have a bit of a delay going on right now. Okay, I think we need to, guys, we need to cut for a second. Yeah, there's something going on in the background right now. Yeah, okay. Give us 1 second, guys. We're gonna cut for just a moment. Hey everybody. We are ready to go live with the show. So welcome to the WAGMIs. Welcome everybody. We have a great show planned for you today. Now, let's keep in mind, while we do have all these awards to give out, and maybe if you remember any categories off the top of your head, I know there's the Michael Figge Tinfoil Hat Award. There is the Beeple Craziest Partier Award. We have so many awards, but remember, we are also here to talk about season 1 of 10 KTF. We're going to be going over all the major events that happened, and we knew so kindly updated their timeline page. And so why don't we go to that right now? And with the Carl situation, I have my producer in my ear. So does everybody else. We're gonna get that sorted out. I am hearing some things about another award perhaps for Carl, but as of right now, he is still disqualified. So we're gonna get to the awards in just a moment. Let's get started with some big updates. So let's go to Diamond. Do you happen to have the timeline ready to go, or should I pull that up?
I've got it ready to roll here. I don't have it actually ready on the background. I've got it in an Excel spreadsheet right now and some data entry.
That's
your disc Carl.
That's what
All right, Carl, I see you in the chat over there. Don't what the fuck us, okay? You're disqualified.
We are
We've already established this.
disqualified. So,
Yeah.
you know what? Carl is going to be making a lot of noise in the audience, and the show must go on, ladies and gentlemen. I must remind you, the show must go on, and so we're going to jump into this, and soon after, we're going to go to the first award of the evening. And before we get there, let's talk about. I mean, so much has happened. So much has happened since the very, very beginning. And the beginning is actually down here. Why don't we start with where do you want to start with, Diamondhandz? Should we start at the very beginning, or do we go to where we left off at NFT NYC?
I mean, NFT NYC will work just fine. I mean, if you roll all the way back, we're gonna have to roll through like 54 different events that the team is listed in there. So the team, just an incredible amount of work getting that all listed. Shout out to whoever did that at We Knew. We got this official information, and as I was looking at it, I think they stopped it at Act 1, right? So like where they shut off like the information spigot, right? And now that season 1 is ended, they like filled in all the gaps for the entirety of season 1. I think we might see that pattern continue to play out, where they'll figure out a midpoint, maybe a quarter point, to update the timeline. It's not going to stay up to date as we go, but seeing all those recent updates there, absolutely fire. Shout out to the team on that.
Shout out to the team indeed. And as we get going, let's give a couple sentences about NFT NYC. Maybe what was the highlight for you as I just make my way to center stage on this award show? What was the highlight for you?
NFT NYC, which NFT NYC? In 2021?
I mean, I'm talking about the Brooklyn event.
The Brooklyn event. Okay. Oh my God. Everything, like the scene, it was crazy. Like to walk through the portal and then on the streets of New Tokyo, that was incredible. So I love that completely. It was crazy. Then we stepped in and Beeple was there greeting everyone. We were like, what is going on here? Okay, we are in New Tokyo, I guess, right? And everything was perfection. The moment when they released the trailer for the act 2, the kaiju problem, that was like an incredible moment. Like the video was amazing, and at the end of the video they played Pump It Up. We were all together, and like magical moment.
It really was a magical moment, and it was also magic. Toads used some magic to summon that damn kaiju, and we know how much trouble that he gave us. I'm hearing word that we're going to be cutting to the first award of the night very shortly. Not just yet, but the first award of the night. It's going to be the Community Supporter Award. And so we're going to be getting the nominations up here just very shortly. But it's a big award that everybody is, really amped about. Maybe I know that you are also nominated for this as well. I don't know if you feel nervous being a host and also being a nominee. You could potentially win, and that would be a damn show first. But we also have a lot of other really privileged and really deserving is the right word, individuals.
Yeah.
And so just I wanted to hear your thoughts maybe on how you think this is going to go down.
Well, I have no idea. It's like the names are big names. So I don't know. Like I will love to lose to these people any day. So it's okay.
Okay. I like that. So let's go ahead with the nominations right now then. Let's pull up the nominations. And I understand maybe that you also have the honorable mentions that we're going to announce after after we award. Okay. So we're cutting to the nominations. This is for the Best Community Supporter Award in 10KTF.
Okay, wow, great. So the nominees are me, Mebynetta. We have Robocop. We have The Nose. We have Figge and Irida. But we got also an interesting list of other people. But let's see who won this first award. And the winner is
holding my breath.
Robocop. Woo!
Bravo!
Legend.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Congrats,
Robo, the legend.
Robo.
Robo,
Wow.
congratulations. Does everybody want to say a kind word for Robo, the Community Supporter Award? Mebynetta, Robo's done so much. What sticks out to you in your mind about Robo?
Robo has always been one of like the best people we had around in the 10KTF Discord. Absolutely, is always kind, always has a right word for everyone. Also, a very very deep knowledge in gaming and in so many things, but is never showing off. Like it's very, I don't know, humble person. So I love that. It is. He absolutely deserves it, and the fact that he won this award because he really supports the community in everything we do. We always feel his support, so he's amazing. Congrats, Robo.
Diamond, let's go to you. Give us a couple sentences on Robo and what this means for him in the community. What he means, rather.
Robo's a day one A1. I mean, really, I mean, as far as like when we talk about the people that were around back when no one was really paying attention to 10KTF, like Robo was up in that chat in general every morning, you know, getting his GMs, making sure people getting straightened out on what they need. So many people along this journey have done the same, right? And like Robo, like, can't say it enough, with your knowledge and what you do. The first time you stepped into the New Tokyo News, I'll never forget hearing your like Italian, like, if y'all have ever heard Robo talk before, he's got like this like Chicago like Italian to him, and so like I just like the nuances of his voice. Absolutely, like I was like, I don't know who this dude is,
Amazing,
but he's got a big fucking hug coming his way when I got to meet him, and he's one of the first people I met at NFTNYC. Really
amazing.
Proud to call him a friend.
Amazing. Okay. Well, that was the first award. We have 9
Yeah, let me
more.
just give
Yes.
some important, like a list of other very important people to
Yes, of
mention
course.
that because you know, guys, you could vote on the form, but there was always the possibility to add a name that was not in the nomination. So I want to give you know what people wrote in that other spot. So let's see. We got Crazy Car, obviously. So someone wrote Diamondhandz, Saskatoon Squatch, Atareh Wisdom, Non-Fungible Kant, Brannan, Swilson, Crazy Carl again, a million times Crazy Carl, General Gordon James, Wira, and then again Crypto Carl. So, a lot of card, but yeah, not as much as Robo though. So
Robo's in the
congrats
comments.
everyone
Two
in the
write-in
list.
notes.
There is so many more people, but yeah, this is what we got in the list.
Congrats, Robo. I see you in the comments down there. We have 9 more awards to give out today, so stay with us. And let's get some. I'm hearing from my producer that we haven't tweeted this link out enough, and so if we can get the link for this YouTube tweeted out with the hashtag the Damn Show Awards, the WAGMIs, whatever you want to call it. There's been so many names for this show, but we're going to be coming at you. We got 9 more awards to go. Let's get this link in the Discord. And before we get to the next award, which will be the Best Educator Award, I'm nervous about this because I'm nominated.
You're nominated.
I'm nominated. I want to talk a little bit more about what brought us all together, and that's 10KTF. So let's jump back to the timeline. We had a kaiju problem. WAGMI got hurt, and he was okay. And the question was, how can the Grilled ever stand a chance against the kaiju? And we all thought in hindsight that, it was going to be this mech. The mech was going to do it. And WAGMI-san even had a vision. How could we not believe that it was the mech? He had a vision, for God's sake. Look, he had a vision. Maybe.
Yeah.
Quick thoughts, very quick, because we got to cut to the next
No,
award.
no,
Quick
this
thoughts on
breaks
the
my
vision.
heart. It breaks my heart because he had that dream. It looked like the hope, our only hope, the thing that would have saved us all. And then we know what happened after. But I want to hear Diamondhandz on this. I'm too heartbroken.
I mean, I just that vision WAGMI when he got. I mean, I remember how traumatized we all were when the kaiju came through and dumped WAGMI on his neck. When that got flipped, like that was a pivotal moment. And I remember their kids were asking on Twitter, "Is WAGMI gonna be okay? Like, is WAGMI all right?"
Mhm.
And so, like, as far as like the bend of the narrative and the curve, I mean, a huge pivotal moment for us as far as like what could come next. And so WAGMI's vision is, I mean, it's all we have at this point, right? Like we're all blind headed into chapter 2 right now. How much we would love to have a little more of WAGMI's vision right now, right?
How much we would love to have WAGMI's vision. But thankfully, even though we lost WAGMI for a very brief moment, we had a lot of educators. We had a lot of people, myself included, of course, but we had a lot of people spend their hours getting people, spreading the good word about 10KTF. And this next award is dedicated to that. So we're going to cut to the nominations for the best educator in 10KTF.
Hey. Okay, so you saw the nominations. We
Do you want to go
got
through them one more time?
No, I can just list them right now. We got Press, Keegan, Atareh, Paging T, and Bertinus J. So just like these people are incredible. They all did a lot for the community, to educate the community. I know that Press was the one that got other communities to have their own Twitter spaces. So to teach about 10KTF. We know that Keegan has a weekly Twitter space every Tuesday where he educates about the project. So like that, Atareh, what he did like since the beginning, all this the threads. He has videos, tutorials, like so much stuff to help new people get in. I don't know if everyone knows paging.t, but I know them because they are incredibly active in the general chat, helping all the newcomers. And like I've seen that happening like a ton of times, and I was like, okay, this person deserves to be recognized for all the time they're putting in helping everyone. So congrats to the nominees. I don't know if you have the envelope, Atareh?
And that one time Bert threw down for us on Nifty Alpha show, right? Like back in the early days, like Bert J up on Nifty Alpha holding it down for 10KTF. Shout out, legend.
Maybe I don't have the envelope. They refused to give it to me because I'm on the ballot, and so they were concerned about me pulling a gutter cat move, and so I don't have the envelope. This is not in my hands.
All right, and the winner is, yes, I knew it, Press. Congrats, Press. Sorry,
Congratulations, Press.
Congrats, Press. Super deserved. Yay.
Press has been holding it down in all these Twitter spaces for months and months and months, and has been spreading the good word for a very, very long time. And I see we're on the audience. They've created a incredible app called Rare Boy, and like you know what? I take this. I have 2 L's in 10 KTF now. I have the L for the captains. I also have this L, but this is an L I'm proud to take because Press deserves this deeply. Great job, Press.
Yeah, congrats with all the work you do with Rareboy. That's incredible, guys. Rareboy.com. You can find whatever your parents are gonna be able to craft with level 1. So you're gonna know the rarities. You can see everything. Just download the extension on Chrome, and it's gonna just pop up on your OpenSea page. It's incredible. Thank you guys for everything you did.
Don't you dare think about going to get any parents without having Rareboy downloaded as an extension, y'all. For real. All right. Save my bacon with my WoW that I got. Appreciate y'all. And like, let's also talk about like not just for our community. Like, Press is holding it down for San, right? Press is holding it down for Gucci Grails, right? Press is holding it down for Onis. Like, Press has held it down for all our parent PFPs. Incredible work, friend. Just what you've done for us. A real a staple of our knowledge and the way we can disseminate this complex information. Thank you.
100%. Very, very well deserved. And maybe
Yeah,
I understand you also have a list of honorable
I have
mentions.
a list of other honorable mentions also in the 10 KTF educator. So I have again Crazy Carl.
God
Then I
damn
have
it, Carl.
it's everywhere. I can't. So
God damn it, Carl.
We already know.
Saskatoon Squatch. We got Alpha. Someone wrote my name as well. We got Diamondhandz. Someone wrote single-handedly first half of season 1. Then Wisdom also, absolutely great that you mentioned Wisdom because he has been there from the beginning and absolutely helped a ton of people as well. So yes, this is what we got.
Amazing. And look, we all know that 10 KTF is a project that has a lot of twists and turns. And in the same way that we saw WAGMI-san turned upside down in his car, he recovered thanks to Wen Moon. Wen Moon came in to save the day, and she was confused. She's like, "What did I miss? What happened?" And this was the now infamous. Now I'm gonna try to go off of memory right now and try to get that tweet in my mind. It was we have to get Wagmi-san's glasses first. Trip this up, and we could. Oh, I don't remember, but it said first trip other side. We all sided
Yeah.
the tweet. We saw the mission. We saw the glasses in the other side. And shout out to 19.eth. He found the glasses in the other side. And so let's get everybody's thoughts on this. How did you guys react and feel to that day?
I just remember watching everybody on the other side, like watching them all jump into the other side and like link up, right? Because that was the big event that day. We knew that, like, okay, Wagmi's cooking, Wagmi's do what he does. It's a Thursday, right? But like that other side, like watching my friends all, like I remember Netta, and like I don't know who she ran into, but like ran into a pack of Grailed in the other side, and I'm like, this is what it's all about. Like, this is how it's going to be. We're all going to find each other and pack up kind of like we do at the IRL events, right? And just seeing them be able to spend virtual time together, I was like, this is the juice. That's the sauce of 10 KTF right here. The way that WOWs are joining up with Bored Ape Yacht Clubs, are joining up with Onis because they've all got other deeds, and now they're all linking through, right? We know Kent was up in there for sure with his whiz, right? And how we all represent different PFPs, but we're all up in there getting down in other side. A really beautiful day.
Mebynetta?
Oh yeah, I love that day. It was like such an event. I was excited all day, waiting for that to happen. Also, I shared that day with my brother. We were sitting next to each other. I had 2 other deeds, so I sent one to him, and we both entered the other side, and we were playing, sitting next to each other on our computers. Yeah, it was great. Like, I really had fun. It was like a social event for me. I'm not a gamer, like I always say, but it was like a great social event, and I had fun with my friends and family. So beautiful day.
Yeah, I mean that was a beautiful day, and I want to just let everybody know we are going to be going to the next award very shortly. the next award is the best memer. Now, this is going to be a spicy one. This one, the memes rule the world, and as Elon Musk says, you know what? I don't even remember what he says, but he says something about the memes of production. Maybe Punk 56529 also says that, but we have to seize the memes of production, and there's a handful of people that really deeply seize those memes. Before we get there, though, before
Audio got hard rugged.
I can't
don't know.
hear
I don't know
you
if that was just
anymore.
me. Yeah, we need to seize the memes of production for sure.
Atareh.
I come back. Am I back?
Okay, you're back.
He's
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Sorry. One of the Carl gutter cats came from underneath and just ripped my mic cord out. Carl,
Oh,
get your
man.
clan
They're
under
everywhere.
control. This is ridiculous. You're everywhere. I wanted to talk about this specific image. Now, not only was this a very other side-esque, only in the few weeks after, it was a very other side-esque image of WAGMI-san running around. Um, um, that we saw we saw that sorry, my producer's talking to me at the exact same time, and then there's a gutter cat that's ripping my cord out. I'm a little bit distracted, but I got it together. Not only did we see WAGMI-san in the other side-esque visuals a few weeks after the other side had his glasses, we also got word that Alessandro, the Alessandro from Gucci, gave us an envelope, and in that envelope we had the first ever only Gucci girl mission. Gucci is sponsoring this event as well. So before we jump into that, before we talk about that, let's go to the next category. This is the award for best memer.
Okay, so
Some
best NKTF
some
meme
heavy
award.
hitters.
Heavy hitters, absolutely. Like here it was difficult. You guys went crazy on this. So we got nominated for this. We have obviously our president, Ethan Shorts, directive creator, Yelena, and sorry guys, I lost the last nomination. And Bob Majan. That was great because Bob absolutely deserved it. He actually put a tweet out asking to be nominated. So yeah, there you are, Bob.
Hey,
And the
can we talk about
award,
the size of Bob's meme real quick though. I mean, like Bob's meme, that whole entire concert list that him and Alf laid out before Midori Land, freaking amazing.
yes,
Just shout out real quick. Sorry.
that was an all-time great. That was an all-time great. I maybe don't open that envelope because I have an envelope here.
Okay, so
gonna-
let's go.
I finally got an envelope. The producers finally let me have an
Perfect.
envelope.
Finally,
Okay.
they gave you an envelope.
Oh my god. Okay, and the winner is. Oh, hold on. And the winner is. I have a black envelope.
Ooh.
Oh, one of the absolute OGs of the OGs, Ethan Shorts.
Woo!
Everybody, Ethan.
My God.
Congratulations,
Congrats,
Ethan Shorts. Keep it
Ethan.
up. I just want to say a quick word for Ethan here. Ethan, since day one, you have been pumping out these incredible photoshops. It almost seems like you have insider information with the way you somehow craft some of these memes. I'm a little bit suspect of you still, Ethan. I'm not gonna lie. I see you in the audience. However, on this day, we celebrate you and your Photoshop abilities and what you do for the community. Ethan, congratulations. Diamond, do you have anything to say?
I mean, I know I said day A1 for Robo, but like Ethan's the first person from 10KTF to ever like associate with me. I showed up like a fucking weirdo in the chat in day one thinking I had all the answers. And so like I wouldn't associated with me either, right? If I was being honest, I've been like, somebody even said, who the fuck does Diamondhandz think he is? And all of a sudden Ethan's like, yo, Diamondhandz, hey, got this meme I just did up over here, a little Photoshop action. I'm like, hey, like I don't know you, but would you mind if I like copied that? And he's like, fuck yeah, dude, I got you, man. And like from then, like he's my like number one A1 day one. I fucking love you, Ethan. I don't know when chance we're gonna get to meet, but if you don't come on New Tokyo News this week and accept your award, we might not. I might have to unfollow you. I might have to block you or something, bro. It's time. It's time. Unless you're Beeple. Like, unless you're Beeple.
Unless you're Beeple. What?
Maybe. Do you have anything to say for the legend that is Ethan
Ethan.
Shorts with a Z?
What more can I say? Like Ethan was like one of the community members that always made us laugh and smile. Like in any situation, he always had like a meme or like an image or something like funny, something cool that we could just look at and just talk about it or just have a laugh together. And that's super important in a community. So it's always been like such an important piece of this puzzle that we are. And yeah, I'm super happy for him, and he deserves it. But yeah, like we have also a list of other people that have to that have to nominate, like that have to nominate that people wrote down in the other section. So obviously the nominees were all very, very deserving. So thank you, president, directive creator Yelena and Bob Majan. They all deserved the nomination. But like here I can see that people wrote Saskatoon Squash, Diamond, Crazy Car, obviously, Atareh, Steve S, Snowman, Onu Polar, Wisdom, and we got also CR3MD, Alpha, and Puerto Rico. Great. Yeah.
Did I hear a Carl in there, a Crazy Carl, or no?
Yeah, there is one Crypto Carl and there is one Crazy Carl. So that's what we got.
Oh my God. Crazy
It's
Carl.
everywhere.
Okay, you know
Yeah.
what? Those allegations are starting to I'm starting to connect the dots. I don't know if I don't know what Spike I mean the anonymous source. I don't know. He might have been on something. But speaking of onto something and memes and puzzles, how about this? This was the comic strip. I'm gonna call it the comic strip. Okay. We had for the first time in the bottom right panel, Boss Ape. Boss Ape, we knew he was coming. We knew we see his face everywhere on Discord. We still think Figge is Boss Ape. Okay, we're still on that. DJ and Figge, we're on to you. But he didn't grace us in Discord here. He graced us with his presence on a comic strip. And Diamond, let's go to you. What did you think about this comic strip and his first appearance?
I've had my fucking eye on this Boss Ape character for a minute. I know people are like speculating that it's Figge, but like I don't know. I think it could be someone much more nefarious than Figge. Like Figge's a nice fucking guy. Like Figge could like sit here. Figge's invited to my house whenever you want to come in. Figge, doors unlocked for you, bud. But like this Boss Ape toad, like this motherfucker, I don't think I'm letting him in. I think he's got some nefarious actions going on in the background. I was really hyped to see the Pump It Up again. Once again, we're always out here pumping it up at 10 KTF, But every time I see Boss Ape right now, man, I got my fucking eye on him. That's for sure.
Well, just like Drake,
no way.
He's got his eye on you. Mebynetta, do you have your eye on Boss Ape? Is he everything that you need?
Boss Ape? What I think about Boss Ape is that he wants WAGMI dead. It's just waiting for the right moment. Yes, because he said it multiple times. It's like let him live for now, or we still need him for this. It's like as soon as I don't need him anymore, he's gone. So get ready for season 2 because I think we have a villain here.
We definitely have a villain. I want to talk about. I was thinking of a transition for that one. I couldn't think of a transition between between villain and artist. But the next award that we're going to be talking about is the 10 KTF, the best artist. Now, look, art is subjective. Okay, you hate the art, and then the floor price goes up, and then you love the art. Maybe I know you had some feelings about mutants, and now you have a mutant that only a face that only a
Can
mother can
love,
love.
yeah.
How do you say that in Italian again? Maybe could you grace our ears
Oh
one more
my
time?
god. Ogni scarrafone è bello a mamma sua.
I'm not going to repeat that, but we
Yeah,
know how
that's how you
subjective
say.
art is, and so I want to remind everybody. I wanted to remind everybody that while some people did get nominated, other people did get nominated. Whether you won or you lost, we are all here in this together. These are the WAGMIs, of course, and so let's not forget that if you lose today, if you didn't get nominated today, there's always next year. Let's go to the let's go to the nominations for the best artist.
Well, yeah, okay. So we got some great names here as well. So best 10KTF community artist, we have again Ethan Shorts, we know is a memer, but he's also an artist, so very deserved. We have our own Maggie May, we have Lopan, Mimi Chan, and Snowman Ace. Like 5 very big names, and I have the winner here. Let's see what this Gucci bag with this Gucci envelope tells us. And the winner is Lopan! Woo!
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, Lopan! Pump it up. Pump it up.
Yay!
I mean, look, what is there to say about Lopan? What is there to say about Lopan? The artist of so many creations. I think he has the absolute infamous creation of what's that? The Italian one with God's finger with Wagmi-san. Lopan is just absolutely incredible. Diamond, what are your thoughts?
Oh Jesus, Lopan! Like I'll never forget. Like during the captain's like challenge we were doing, right? The captain's race, whatever it was. I was at work all day, right? And I got home and like looked at Twitter, and there's like 3 different freaking memes of like this redheaded dude in a mullet, right? And like Lopan's holding it down single-handedly for Team Diamondhandz that day. And I was like, what? I had to hit him in the DMs. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Like, I literally cried that day. I told my wife as soon as she got home, I was like, dude, like, I was working all day. Like, I thought I was my losing, you know, and like I literally, it brought me to tears to see how far someone's willing to go to support just little old Diamondhandz, just a community member out here, right? And I think that speaks to the strength of our community and everybody out here that showed up today, right? I think you mentioned earlier, you know, it's not about who got awarded or who won the award so much about celebrating the moment for everyone, right? And shout out to all of our winners and shout out to all of our nominees, and sorry to anyone that we ended up forgetting too, because to be honest, it's not easy. It's been a long journey, right? And so just want to take a minute and acknowledge that we have the world of love for everyone, and thanks for tuning in today.
Maybe some kind words for Lopan. Did you shed a tear when you saw that mullet on your eyebrows? Is that what it was? I think your eyebrows were the mullet.
No, I didn't shed a tear for that, I have to be honest. But it was funny, okay? Yeah, like I laugh a bit, just a bit. But yeah, no, we know that Lopan has been incredible and is like crazy good artist. I have to be honest here, I was rooting for Maggie. Sorry guys, I have to say it, but
It's okay,
because
I understand.
we share our WoW love, so you know, our WoW family. But yeah, Lopan absolutely deserves it because yeah, he crushed it with like all the art that he released this year about 10KTF. Like every piece was better than the previous one. So, and also the fact that he was the artist of the Grailed NFT, the one that was given to shopkeepers after the non-fungible Kent super secret shopkeeper mission. So yeah, that was also amazing. But guys, like, what can I say? Maggie, she's amazing. Her book of reverie is like incredible. I just suggest anyone to check it out. She does art, she writes, like, it's just incredible. Actually, a new chapter dropped today, so check it out. And then Mimi Chan with her nails that we saw in New Tokyo, like, come on, everybody remembers that. She's incredible artist. Ethan again, what else can we say about Ethan? We love Ethan.
Maybe
And then Snowman.
maybe
Yeah.
sorry, I was
What's
gonna
happening?
say, may I have the honors to list the honorable mentions for this award? May I have that honor?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
say one small thing about Snowman to end
Yes.
before we do the honorable mentions. Snowman was the person that created all our badges like 1 year ago when 10KTF was
Mhm.
like a super small group of people, and it was like only us, and Snowman was there just sending this these badges and making us feel like a family. So that was amazing.
Yeah. So once again, congratulations to Lopan, and the nominees were Ethan Shorts, Maggie, Mimi Chan, and then we have the honorable mentions. I'm gonna save one name for last because he himself admitted in the comments it should not have been written in, and so I'm gonna save you for the very end. We have Saskatoon Sasquatch. We have Atareh for some reason. We have Bob Majan. I mean,
Yes.
Bob, just what you do with some of the photos that you put in, incredible work. And honestly, if there was ever a snub for the WAGMIs, I think it was Bob Majan for the artist. So we're gonna correct that next year. We have an unknown. We have a I don't know, an IDK, and then we have a crazy crypto Carl and a crazy Carl. So those allegations of voter fraud, it's not looking good for you, my friend. When the judges watch this tape back, it's not looking too good for you.
And I just want to
Now,
say, encourage all our community artists real quick. I know
Yeah.
y'all are timid or have some sort of a imposter syndrome, right? But like, we have real artists in our community. I love seeing the art that gets created. For me to see Lopan, like the community mint his first item to the blockchain. I've been waiting for short stuff to hit the blockchain, right? And it's not that y'all are looking for any type of a big bag, right? But it's somewhere to get started, and you have a huge community ready to support y'all in whatever y'all want to do, right? And so continue to think in that direction. Continue to think bigger, y'all. We love all the art y'all create. And I just like, I hodler crypto even today, put up this little like post with us three in it, and like seeing some of the community art that's coming out is really amazing, y'all. So just want to encourage all of our community artists to keep doing the good work. Like, we see y'all, we appreciate y'all, the whole community, and we can't all make it unless we make it together, right? So I'm looking forward to having some of your stuff in my wallet one day for sure. I picked up some of Snowman's writing, right? Like Snow, nobody knows it, but Snowman does have some writing NFTs out there, right? And I look forward to seeing the day when everyone else gets out there too, step by step, but with the support of the community. You know, it makes it a little easier.
very, very true. And I'm rugging a little bit. Am I good? Am I coming in
You're
live?
good,
If
but
you're
I
okay.
want to add two more things.
Yes,
Like
please.
three more people. Glass Habitat.
Yes.
I want to add Mr. Miri, and I want to add
Yes.
Yelena again. And sorry guys
Yes.
if I didn't say before, but it's her birthday today. So happy birthday, Yelena.
Happy birthday,
What?
Yelena. Happy birthday. Oh, like, do we have any party hats? I don't know, but
Happy
let's take a
birthday
second. Happy birthday to
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 you.
you. Happy
Now,
birthday, Yelena. Happy
To
birthday to you.
you.
Woo!
September babies, we ride deep. Now, maybe you said it earlier after the nominees. You said that while you are happy for Lopan, your heart broke a little bit for
Yeah,
Maggie.
for
But
Maggie.
look, what at least we know that we can trust you for even though you wanted Maggie to win, you read the right name on the envelope, so
Oh
we can
yeah.
trust that. Do you know?
I should
Do
have
you
thought
know?
about it before. Stupid
Do
idiots.
you?
Why?
No, 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 no.
You
It's
could have
okay. It's
said
okay.
Maggie.
It's okay. Well, you know what? Now I'm being a little bit sus of you because I was going somewhere with that. Where I was going was, even though we could have trusted you, now that I know that you would have actually switched it, we know that we cannot trust Weenu on what they write because all along, New Tokyo Dollars was actually ApeCoin the whole fucking time.
It was a lie.
The whole time. It was a lie. It was a freaking lie. Now, I have a very vivid memory of this day. I was in Brooklyn. Okay. I was where I was walking from, but I was walking back. I think it was I was getting like medication for my cat. And I jump on the Twitter space and I'm like, sorry to interrupt, guys. Diamond, please tell me what the fuck just happened. And the first thing you said, Diamond, was New Tokyo Dollars is ApeCoin. Mind blown. I was like, we knew it. Well, look, I'll be honest. When I saw that theory of the SAPE, right, with the little sign, I wasn't really like, I'm like, okay, maybe, but like, come on, guys. Because people are like, if you follow this line down to that, it makes $1. And then and I'm like, oh, Jesus. I'm like, okay, all right. I'll entertain it. But am I betting on this? I'm not. I'll be honest. I wasn't going to bet on it. But look, if you had bet on it, you won a lot of ApeCoin. You got a lot of ApeCoin and it paid for our crate. So maybe let's go to you. How did you feel about that day? And when you found out that Ape was New Tokyo Dollars and New Tokyo Dollars was Ape?
Well, first of all, I thought, fuck, Tails was right. First. So, shout out to Tails. This theory has been going on by, DMs for like months. But anyway, yeah, it was great. Like, I loved it. Like, the first thing that I thought after that was, I'm kind of happy because I feel like ApeCoin is like much stronger token that we can adopt, and I think it's going to protect us holders from crazy fluctuations that the other smaller tokens have. Well, Ape is a little bit stronger. It's going to be used in many other games and platforms. So I really like the Ape news. It was great for our bags, to be honest.
We like our bags here at 10K TM.
Yeah.
Diamondhandz, how did you feel? And I'm getting word from my producer. We have to go to the next category very quickly. But Diamond, how did you feel about ApeCoin being New Tokyo Dollars?
It's just, I mean, the ecosystem connection for us, huge news that day. I literally was giddy like a little school child. I was literally like, let's fucking go. I never owned ApeCoin before this. Like, I just checked 10kfriends.org. I have 2 more ApeCoin loaded up in there. Just bit by bit, just keep on getting that ape. Here we go,
Yes, absolutely.
And I look forward to being able to spend those NTD, the quote unquote NTD or ape, once we get to New Tokyo, on real items as well. I hope the team's listening. I mean, I said real items, y'all.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so maybe I think you got the call, Diamond. I see you have your headpiece in your ear as well. It is time for what's that? It is time for the Tinfoil Award. Now, oh God, Diamond, I have to ask you, Diamond, because some would describe you as the king of tinfoil, and so this is something that you are also nominated for. So I don't know if you're feeling nervous right now, because I was feeling nervous about the education award, but I have to ask you, Diamond, to see how far this community has come, to see the amount of tinfoil that has been spawned in our community and in other communities. How does that make you feel?
Honestly, like, I'm super fucking humbled, super proud. I know, like, it all came out as wild tinfoil, but like, I don't know, like if you go back to We News tweets, like their likes, like it says Diamondhandz like understands the story back in October, and so like as much as they want to call me a tinfoiler, right, in the streets, right, I know that in the sheets I do some real research, but to see all of our community members out there cooking up fires, like speculative fires, I fucking love to see it. Shout out to Speculation Alley and everybody out there doing the Lord's work. I know Sask, Dilly, Prez, Crypto Hot lately.
Yeah.
So many.
Hold
right?
on. Before we go
stuff.
on name dropping, we do have to get to the the names are coming up, and we want to make sure we don't want to name drop too many names because we have a bunch of names that are just about to come. Hold on to those for just a second, Diamondhandz, because we are going. This is the nominations for the Tinfoil Hat Award.
Dude.
I mean, just so many deserving names. We have also a bunch of write-ins as well. Now, only one person can win.
I love
okay?
this award. I can't wait to see. I love this award.
And you know what? I'm saying the name. I'm not saying the name in its entirety. This isn't just a Tinfoil Award. This is the Michael Figge Tinfoil Hat Award. The Michael Figge. This is one of the awards of the few, one of the three rather, that's named after one of the founders of 10KTF. So the nominees were once again the nominees were once again Diamondhandz. Queso came in hot with the burn PFP speculation. We have Crypto Dilly, who has a show called Speculation Alley. We have Saskatoon Sasquatch, and that boy Saskatoon, I have seen some wild tinfoil coming out of your Twitter feed. And we have Crypto Hot, and he taught me the other day actually that Crypto Hot, and it's French. I'm not French, so I'm saying it incorrectly, but that just means crypto in French. The more you know. Without further ado,
wow.
The winner of the Michael Figge Tinfoil Hat Award is Mr. Tesla himself, Saskatoon Sasquatch.
Saskatoon Squatch.
Oh, Squatch.
Yes.
I literally was going to say, but when you mentioned Squatch theories, I was going to be, I saw a second Tesla theory that popped up on Squatch's feed this week, y'all. Just absolutely legend of legend, speculation OG. I mean, I can't tell you. Me and Sask have a few private tinfoil chats where like we're trying to call out who's who in the audience when they're listening. Love you a lot, friend. Appreciate everything along the journey.
Maybe do you have some words for the Tinfoil King himself, the recipient of the Michael Figge Tinfoil Hat Award?
Well, super deserved. Like we know, every week I'm there waiting for the last tweet from Sask, where he goes through a ton of speculation, like I don't know, in the deepest way possible. So like he has been doing it like for months and months, and every time he has like the craziest like I don't know. I think that no one can get to that, like you can get to the level of speculation, but not to the craziness of that speculation. He has the
Mary
craziest
Poppins,
theory.
Disney, right? Like
Mary
there are big
Poppins.
links coming through out here with 10KTF, y'all. If y'all don't know, Squatch has some real big brain theories. All right, I'm telling you, check them out. It's stuff that I can't even come up with.
Squatch is also one of the founders of New Tokyo Rumors, of course. And everybody go check that out. It's a great publication. I had an article that came out just a few weeks ago. Mebynetta, I understand that you have an article coming out on New Tokyo Rumors very soon, talking about what it takes to make a great organize a great IRL event. Now, look, we're a community full of tinfoilers. Okay, there's enough aluminum to fire up. What do you make with aluminum? I don't know, but whatever you make with aluminum, we got enough of it. We got the raw materials, baby. We have enough hats, and there's a lot of people wearing tinfoil hats, and so we want to recognize all the people that were nominated for this category. So once again, the winner, Saskatoon Sasquatch, Mr. Tesla himself. Nominations were Diamondhandz, Queso, Crypto Dilly, Crypto Hot, and Crazy Carl. Directive Creator, you know what? I've seen some of your tinfoil. I've also seen your ape wearing a tinfoil hat. So duly noted, my friend. We had atareh. Somebody thought we have atareh again, and we have Wisdom as well. Wisdom making that surprise nomination, but he's definitely had his share of tinfoil as well, being the Discord king. By the way, we thought about doing a Discord king award, but we didn't, because we all know. We just want to take a moment. We all know we bow down to Mr. Discord King, host of the WAGMI podcast. Check that out. It's in Chinese and it's on YouTube.
Actually,
and
there is a comment from them.
Yes, they're also in attendance as well. If one day they will have English subtitles, but today is not that day. Hopefully next week is. Check out that podcast if you understand Chinese. I understand it's Cantonese or Mandarin. I don't know which one it is, so I'm saying Chinese. And we want to recognize you, Wisdom, for being, as Diamond would say, an A1 Day 1 Discord king.
Yeah. We love Wisdom. He's our Discord king, but is also a very, very kind person, and I don't know, I've been hanging out in real life with Wisdom many times. I met his mother as well. I really like Wisdom. He's an amazing person and amazing community member as well. Hey, yes.
Yeah, Wisdom XX, go for it with the WAGMI podcast up in here.
No.
What up,
I
y'all?
wanted to put this one. Hi, guys.
Hey. Okay. So now, Diamond, I wanted to give you
two
just a
small
moment if you had
mentions.
any. Oh no, that's it.
Yes.
Those are the nominations. Diamond, do you have any words for the Discord King himself? While it's not an award on today's show because there's only one winner. I mean, there's only one winner for every award, but there was only one king. We do want to recognize you, Wisdom. Diamond, do you have anything to share for the Wisdom King, the king himself, Wisdom?
For all the hours, for all the time, how many hours Wiz has spent up in the chat when he's supposed to be studying for NYU, he's out here going to one of the most prestigious universities in the country, but full-scale degenning with us in Grailed, right? I have the world of respect for you, young man. The way you go about your work, great things are headed your way in the future, and I'm excited to be your friend and support you in that journey, wherever it takes you, whether it's Web3 or whether you actually end up utilizing that NYU degree. Amazing things in your future, sir. Thank you, Wiz. Appreciate you. Oh, yeah, and when 10KTF basketball team, homeboy, we got to get that going on. What's up,
100%. Now, there will be a basketball team one day, but we also need a team to take down this damn kaiju. This is one of my favorite illustrations of the kaiju that we've seen to date. This was also the same kaiju that I printed out so that I could beat up on my captain's video. And so I know this face very well. It's seen my fists and my legs, my shins multiple times. It knows what atareh can bring. Did you guys, I wanted to ask you guys, as we had our combat gear and we tried to defeat the kaiju, and ultimately we didn't succeed because the combat gear was never meant to kill the kaiju. Where did you guys think the story was going from here? Did you guys think that the mech was going to save the day from here on out, and the combat gear was a stopgag, or did you guys think that there was something else in the works? Diamondhandz, let's go to you first.
I thought we were all going to have to gang up, and we all went at them individually in rounds, right? And then I thought, maybe the secret sauce after the mech got its head ripped off was going to be us all being together, and we all attack him with everything full bore. Obviously, we see that that's not the way that worked out, but just my tinfoil gone wrong for me. That's it.
Mebynetta, did you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, for sure. I wasn't expecting the mech to get destroyed like that. So yeah, I believed in the mech lie. I believed that it was gonna save us. I thought it was gonna take a while, and maybe it's gonna get a bit destroyed. We had to repair it. We had to, yeah, give it some magic. But no, yeah, like I got fooled completely by that narrative, and yeah, like I love all my combat items, but I knew that they weren't gonna be enough for the kaiju.
Yeah, I remember hoping for an epic on my combat items. I didn't get one. Diamondhandz, you had some incredible pulls. Not only did you get, you know what? I'm gonna give you the floor. What were some of the best crafts of combat items did you get?
So the number one crafted item that I got, like, so the only common that I got actually was my flamethrower, right? And like, it's a fucking flamethrower. It's a flamethrower of destiny. So that is not common, just to be clear. It may register common. It's actually a legend tier. It's one level above epic even. No one knows that, but just low key alpha. And then what is it? I got the epic vest that I minted for my Oni. I got an uncommon vest that I minted for my WoW. And I got a sock full of doorknobs for my Oni with an additional sword in the background as an uncommon, right? And so definitely swing. Ow, damn! I don't know if y'all could hear that. I just smacked the hell out of myself. All right, back to y'all. I need to chill on my report.
Crazy Carl, can you get your cats under control? Get them off the ceiling. What are those things called? They're dropping sandbags now. Carl, come on. Carl, get it together.
What's going on with these cats?
We have a show to do. Your gutter cats are now going on the ceiling, and the scaffolding. That's ridiculous. I see one of you guys up there. Get down. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay. Well, despite Carl's best attempts, the show must go on, and the show does go on. And before we get to the next category, and maybe I think this is I see you have an envelope. The next category is one that Carl, you were disqualified, and with the way that you're behaving right now,
Disqualified.
the way that you're behaving right now, Carl, I'm not, and your cats, I'm not. I don't feel too much sympathy right now, Carl. Is all I'm going to say. But before we get there, we have to talk about one of the most insane moments for the three of us individually. This was, of course, the mission where we became captains. The dam becomes captains in New Tokyo. So it was Midori Land featuring Diamondhandz, Atareh, and Mebynetta in the order of the dam. So, I mean, we've talked about this quite a lot, so we're not going to spend time here. But it's now been a full month. It looks like since then. Can you believe that? I can't actually. It's only been 1 month since that mission. It says August 30th. We're on the 29th of September. But crazy day, Diamond. Reflect back on the past 4 weeks.
Freaking mind-blowing. Just that week in itself, oh my goodness. Watching the community just get down and shit. Like I said, I was at work for the most part that week, right? So I'd tap in when I got home every day, and just seeing the outroar of support that was like being shout out every day, not just for me, but for y'all. I remember like when Netta's 3D avatar dropped, freaking, oh my gosh, right? And then like, I don't know, Mez is right now, we're working on a little something, right, low key, but I don't know, for that day and what's happened since then, I'm just incredibly humbled. I didn't expect this. I didn't expect that. I don't know what the fuck is going on in Web3 right now, y'all. Like being able to talk to Crow and Kakuberry, like I don't know what's happening right now. I'm incredibly humbled, incredibly gracious to have friends to be able to walk through whatever this is with, right? Because I don't know what's going on around here. I've got people luckily enough to pull me along. So thank y'all.
Yeah, Diamond, double check the connection on your mic. We're seem to hear a little bit of popping. It might just be the gutter cats doing something with your thing again. Just wanted to put that out there. But it's always crazy Crypto Carl and his crazy gang of gutter cats. Mebynetta, I have to ask you, we were on stream together, and Diamond, you joined us afterwards that day. I said it. It's only been 4 weeks. It doesn't, that it's been like 3 months in my mind, or that's at least how it's felt. How are you feeling 4 weeks into this?
Well, it feels like forever ago, first of all. I don't know. Still crazy, to be honest. Like I this is the first time that I see the timeline with us in there. So I'm happy that you pull it up there. Yeah, nothing. Like we talk about it a lot, so you know how I feel about it. Still feels crazy. It's still giving us so much opportunity. You're gonna see what's coming with the damn show. We have a lot cooking. No, it's not that we have a lot of cooking. We have too much cooking that we can't even, handle all the cooking. So we're burning some stuff on the side because it's too much cooking. But yeah, this is also thanks to the captaincy and everything that came with that. So thank you again, everyone. And for
Yeah, and
support, the community, especially the community, for supporting us so much. I never felt so supported like in that moment. It was crazy. So thank you, guys.
One thing I also want to say, and this is me being, I think, very real for a moment. I think there's also an element of like, when something like this happens, there's a lot of attention that gets poured towards the specific individuals in these moments, and it's like that's also like a new thing that you have to learn how to handle, and it's not, I think, just as rosy as oh, you're a captain and it's like, okay, cool, you get a bunch of attention. It's like there's there's positive attention, there's negative attention, there's expectations, and there's a lot that's, I think, wrapped up in all of this. And so while of course it's appreciated, it's still it's still like a new challenge, and like it's not to say we're anything crazy. It's just it's a small thing, but in the grand scheme of things. But it's been an interesting, I think, lesson for the three of us, especially because we all had to compete. We're hosts, but we also had to compete for those 5 days against each other. And so you have to like really psychologically prime yourself to not, in a sense, quote unquote, like see your co-host as an enemy. So just some thoughts that I had about that. Enough of my thoughts though, because we want to know who is the biggest whale. I may have a lot of thoughts, but these people have big freaking wallets. And so the
Big bags,
nominations,
the biggest
big
bags.
bags, big wallets. They were up on a sign on in NFT NYC in Brooklyn as sweeping services, and I want to make sure I want to get the name right. This is the Shopsweeper 10 KTF Whale Award. The nominees, everybody.
Well. So excited for this.
I think I'm sorry, maybe not at 1 second. I'm hearing that was an old graphic that should have had only 4 nominees. There is no, I can't say the name, but I can't say there was a cat that was disqualified. We've heard his name too many times. Starts with a C and it rhymes with
yeah.
I heard there was a little anon whale that could not be allowed into this this competition, is what I did hear. Something about disqualified, something about that, right?
Disqualified is the disqualified. Mebynetta.
Yeah, there is a
please.
cat. There is a cat that is barking a lot in the comments. A bit weird, but yeah, that's what's happening.
Growling and scratching and meowing.
Seems to really like the clown emoji today. I really like that one.
So, okay, for the Shopsweeper 10 KTF Whale Award, our nominees are Easy E1111. We got Saskatoon Squatch again. Then we got Jay Tyler. We got Natek. And that's it. 4 nominees. 4 nominees for this award. So the winner is... Wait. All right. 1 second. The winner is Jay Tyler!
Whoa! Jay Tyler, pump it up.
Yay!
Pump it up for
Guys,
Jay Tyler, everybody.
Let's go. Super deserved.
can I just say one word? And Yelena, you said it earlier. Never mind. Let's stay on topic. Jay Tyler was one of the biggest whales that bought the biggest bag of Genesis and cemented, hopefully, for his bags, that Genesis is king. So shout out to you, Jay Tyler, for moving the market
Shout
and
out Jay
making moves and
Tyler.
taking bets.
Yes.
Diamondhandz, do you have any words for Mr. JT Justin Timberlake, Jay Tyler himself?
I know Jay Tyler's an absolute dog on the circuit. And so, like, what he does in the markets and the way he does things, there's no way he wasn't coming into 10KTF after finding out, like, what he knows about the team and the project, right? And then, like, seeing the community get down. There's no way Jay Tyler wasn't coming in here full force. So meeting him at NFT NYC was an absolute honor. Jay, if you're watching, love you, man. Can't wait to get together and give you a big hug again.
And shout out indeed to the other nominees, press with a very salient stat. Bought 300 Genesis and hadn't sold for 1 year. Maybe some thoughts on Jay Tyler, and let's run down through the list of honorable mentions as well. Now, one thing I want to say, maybe some of the honorable mentions in this category are probably not whales, but we've had
There
a
is
lot
no
of
honorable
manipulation going on.
mentions.
There's no honorable. There you go.
Were people were very precise with this category. They didn't go and put a name in of people that are not whales. So there's not so many mentions besides the winners and the nominees. So Jay Tyler, huge respect. He's also very big in the WoW community, and I love that he went into the chat and he said, guys, in 30 minutes, I'm sweeping. So if you want to do anything, like I'm giving you, I'm warning you, if you need to buy a Genesis, go right now. So that's very kind of him, to be honest. He could have just gone and done it like without saying anything. But that's the difference that we see with whales in 10KTF. Like that's why we have a whale award, because we care about our whales, because they're involved in the project. They're there every day with us. They're super involved in the project. So shout out to Jay Tyler, obviously, but shout out also to Easy. Shout out to Sask, Natek, that was there. Like, it was our first whale, let's say, no, our OG whale.
May
Right?
I put some respect on Natek's name, because back before there was a promise of anything, Natek, the man himself, he'll confuse you in the Discord, because you're going to see a default green Discord emoji icon, and you're like, who's this guy? Doesn't even have a PFP. Don't be mistaken. That is Natek, the god himself. Not 8K, Natek. We confirmed it. And before there was any guarantee of anything, in the fall of last year, Natek was buying and betting hard. So huge shout out to you, Natek. And we appreciate all the ways that are so involved in the project. Diamond, it looks like you want to jump in.
I do. I want to shout out Metapunk too, real quick, off of Netta, what Netta was just saying. Like, y'all, our whales, like, there's not whales in our project that look to make like boss moves to try to take over a community, right? Like, everyone's gracious with what they're doing in the market, right? So, like, I remember Metapunk saying, you know, in 2 weeks, I'm going to go through and sweep up the Genesis, just so y'all know, you know, I'm going to make my move. And then seeing Natek, seeing Jay Tyler come in and say, y'all got a half hour to pick up some Jennies, or they're not going to be there anymore. You know, like, there's something to be said for that. That's honor in what we're doing in the market side of things, right? And so shout out to all the whales. Hopefully we can keep that going in the future, where we're not making moves for our individual bags, but we're making moves for each other and letting each other know what the best play is. You know, we've never hidden rarities or anything like that from each other. It's a bit different, and that's how we're all going to make it.
And while the whales spend time in the Discord, there's one character that does not spend too much time, but he did make an appearance just this once. I'm speaking, of course, about Mr. Boss Ape himself, with that very elaborate and honestly, like, totally unnecessary motorcade. He had security going on. That was a lot. But that was also, I think, we can talk about everything that happened, but I think the lesson there was we can actually, you can go back and experience what happened, and that's what I really want to touch on as we talk about Boss Ape showing up in the Discord. we've had so many pivotal moments in 10KTF that involve a Thursday experience. It wasn't just an update of alpha or of information. It was a full-on experience, whether you have the original burning of the Genesis bags in the fall of 2021, whether it's the burning of the shop in spring of 2022, or whether it's the motorcade of August or September, it looks like, beginning of September. And I think what was so interesting is that this was the only event that was fully captured in a live stream on the Damn Show, because we had started doing live streams then, and that's really, for me, I think, the magic of all of this. It's the live streams capture not just the events, but it's a feeling and it's an experience of what it felt like, and to see other people that were there in the moment, what it felt like to see the speaker in Midori playing a bunch of cars, and then I mean there was so much music happening, and then the photography, we speculated if that was a snapshot. So a lot happened, and I think that was a really interesting moment, and that was also a doubling down of like, yo, these labs are awesome, we're going to keep doing these, and we're going to go bigger and better and harder, which is what we're doing right now. Maybe let's start with you. What thoughts did you have on this moment in 10KTF history?
Well, I don't like Boss Ape. I just don't like him. Why all the... Yes, I can't. It was just so...
Same.
How can I say it? Like, inflated. It's too inflated. Like all this motorcade for what? Who the F are you? You know the gif. Who the F is that guy? That's how
Who
I feel.
the fuck are you?
That's how I feel towards Boss Ape. It's like, who is he? Why all this
Who the
attention?
fuck
I
is
don't
this
know.
guy?
I don't like him so much.
Yeah.
So, but like what the team did with all of the motorcade and creating a new channel, all that experience was incredible. We had so much fun that day too. And let's remember the joke. Definitely static. that was funny.
That was so good. Definitely static. Reading that live was that was a funny experience. So shout out to the comedy writers employed at We Knew Diamondhandz. How did you feel about Definitely Static and Definitely Boss Ape in the Discord?
Same as Netta. Like, who the fuck is this guy, and why does he get his own motorcade channel in here? Right, like seeing them like roll out the red carpet for this dude that we don't really know. Like, that's not how we get down. We need to do our background research. We need to make sure that they're cool with WAGMI. And right now, there's just a lot we don't know about Boss Ape. Right, Figge's hinted that there could be some bosses that we don't know about. Right, some bad actors here, and so just seeing him hint that, and watching this Boss Ape character show up like his shit don't stink. There ain't no one that steps into 10KTF like that, right? But we also know that Boss Toads joined recently too, right? So I'm keeping my eye on this Boss Ape character for sure. I am not a fan, to be clear.
Very well said. You know, as I'm thinking about who I am a fan of, I think of the best news anchor in 10KTF. You saw him earlier. This is totally unscripted, by the way. This is coming from the heart. The best news anchor in Tokyo. We saw him a few weeks ago, or maybe it was last week, when he came and reported on what was happening in the streets of New Tokyo. We were in our bunkers, but he was out there. He reported the Crazy Carl scandal. He had the double phones, guys. He had the double phones. He's taking calls right now. He's taking calls. He's trying to get. I'm talking about Alpha.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but like, when you say the best is obviously Alf. When you're talking about the other two, you say worst.
Right.
Shit,
exactly.
I forgot.
Exactly.
He's the best, but Modest and A-Bomb are the worst.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna
They're the worst, and Alf is the best.
Alf's the only one that I stroke my nipples for when I hear his buttery voice. But like, we can delete that later, right? We can erase that from the stream.
No, Diamond, we're live. We're live right now. You gotta put some pants on.
Like,
well,
there are
then.
people watching.
Diamonds, we can see you in boxers this whole time. Like, you gotta put some pants on, my friend. Haven't you done this before? Is this your first stream?
God, man, I was just playing with my nipples. I turned this thing off.
And
that is
we've
gone.
lost Diamond. I think he's off to go put on some pants because he didn't realize he's on a live stream. He thought it was a Saturday, and he thought we were recording this whole time.
Is that like
Diamondhandz,
it's the Oscar? It's the WAGMIs. Like
it's the WAGMIs. It is the we did that whole introduction. Did you forget? Let me redo the introduction in case you guys forgot that what this is. This is the WAGMIs, of course. Guys, hold on. Let's ask the chat. Were we not clear that Diamond, you're on stage right now and there's a live audience? Diamond, we can still see. Producer, we need the producer. We need the producer again.
Like... Guys,
we got.
Is everybody all right? What's going on?
Hey, Diamond.
Perfect.
Everything is great.
Sorry.
We're on the WAGMIs right now. We have a bunch of people tuning in. I see no reason why you're sweating. I can't think of any reason why, apart from what we just saw on stream. But we are live. We are on stage at the WAGMIs right now. And look, we've talked about Boss Ape, and with his motorcade, with the amount of motorcades, the amount of cars that he had, I think it's clear that Boss Ape has an entourage. And when you have an entourage, you know how to party. You know how to get down. You know how to throw down. Okay.
Party on.
Now, Diamond, we're live. Diamond, we're live. We're live. We're live.
Okay, Diamond.
We're live.
Sorry.
Diamond, we're live.
You said party. Sorry.
Now, I'm gonna need you to control your phalanges, your hands and fingers for a moment, because we are getting into the Beeple, named after the second founder, the Beeple 10 KTF Party Animal Award. Now, this is one that I'm really excited for because there are some party animals. There are some party animals in this community. We've seen it IRL, and if you ever have the pleasure to go IRL, you're going to know exactly who we're talking about. But, you know, at 10KTF, we're not just about the IRL parties. We're also about the Discord parties. And so whether you've been throwing down gifts, whether you've been throwing down pasta, I am not a physician, whether you have been in person drinking and dancing, there's a lot of parties in here. And so let's get to the nominations for the we're going to get to the nominations really quickly for the party animal.
Here again, let's remember everyone that someone
You,
has been
I hope
disqualified. So
somebody was disqualified. I want to remind everybody that's in the audience and on stage that this is also a family-friendly show, and so any drug paraphernalia and rubbing of certain body parts that are located on your chest is not appropriate. I'm just putting that out there. I see some people in the audience getting a little excited, but how can you not get excited? This is
party out here. Y'all keep talking about
this
party.
is the
WAGMIs.
Man.
Shoot. We're live at the WAGMIs, and this is the Party Animal Award. Now, let me go through. Let's do this. Let's do this. Maybe I'm gonna read out the nominees, and I'm gonna hand it off to you to read off the winners once again. So if you missed it, there's only 4 candidates because disqualified. However, of the 4 candidates, we have Ben Mayer White, a known partier. We have Tina Loves Noodles. Definitely loves to party. Tina loves noodles and Tina loves parties.
Party.
We have the man himself, Vest Buren. He's known by many names. Vest Buren, Van the Man, and he's also doxed himself. I'm not going to say his real name, but Van frickin' Buren himself. He's a nominee. We have a Wisdom as well. So
Yes.
there are a lot of great candidates for this. We have 4 great candidates and 1 not so great candidate. Maybe tell us, who is the biggest partier in 10KTF?
Okay, and the winner is well, Van Buren.
Van Buren. Best
No.
Buren. He became Best Buren on the damn show. Pump it up. Can I just say this was one of the closest
Yes.
results.
It was
The
very
margin was
close.
razor thin. But Van, you are a partier. You threw down at the 10KTF event in New York just this past weekend. We saw you jumping on the benches. We saw you karaokeing. We saw you leading the charge. And for that, Van, we salute you. Van the partier.
Yeah, no, super deserved because is truly a party animal, and we saw that on the first 10KTF event in Los Angeles, and then we saw it again all the other times that we met in real life. So super deserved. Like if you're throwing a party, don't forget to invite Van Buren because it's gonna be worth it. But yeah, like special mention absolutely to all the other nominees, like Tina. Oh my god, she's been here for a while in New York.
Yep.
And it's amazing to go out with Tina. I recommend. Like she can throw like very great parties. Ben Mayer White, what can you say about Ben Mayer White? Of course,
What
he's
can
a
you say?
party animal. Like he's a party animal. I hope you have the luck to party with him. And then we have. I wanted to, because here also we don't have so many mentions. I can go. Okay, Wisdom obviously is also party animal, very fun to hang out with. We got someone put the name of Saskatoon Squatch, and someone put Degent, which, if I have to be honest, yes, I agree 100%. I actually went to a Pudgy Penguins event with the Mr. Degent and his wife, and we had a ton of fun, guys. Like, so yes, Degent is definitely a party animal. I would like to mention also some Discord party animals. Like, if you have some, mention them as well. For me, it would be definitely Lolatron. Lolatron is a Discord party animal. Like the way that it dances with his gifts is just crazy. One of the best.
I can think of a few names, and these names come up very often, especially on Thursdays when we're posting. Irita, huge copy pasta party animal. We have Fake Eye. He's been a valuable and loyal soldier on those pasta raids. I mean, there's so many people that join me on those pasta raids, and so I can list off a bunch, and I know I'm going to forget them. But shout out to all of you people on Discord party animals as well. Perhaps that's a category, something for us to consider in the future, Mr. Producer. Yes, you might consider it for the future, Diamond.
Yeah, and I was thinking, like, I'm just trying to get. I mean, I know I'm running away with this. It's kind of like a cheat because I'm running away with this award in a landslide. But can we get a biggest stoner award in 10KTF? Like, is that a thing? Do we degen that hard or not? You know, like I know I'm running away with it with a landslide, but like I'm just asking. All right. But I did want to say about our party awards. Hey, I'll never forget Brainon, y'all, in the late night flyout he did at NSGNYC. Showed up with his camera and like was snapping pictures of us all like the whole night. Like, legend, man. I appreciate you so much.
Yep.
I still have some of those. Like, definitely, like you got one of me and Wisdom together. Like, it's my fucking favorite. Like me and Wiz are like jumping up and down together. I appreciate you so much. And to all the legends who fly out, who get to the IRL events. I know it's not easy for everyone. So appreciate it, y'all. Those are the good times, you know?
Speaking of good
Brennan
times.
for a late Taco Bell as well.
Yeah,
I
of
know you
course.
remember, Brad.
Weekend and Hideaki, late Taco Bell in LA.
I
Not LA,
can't.
excuse me, in New York City. That was a vibe. What was also a vibe? Can you guys guess where I'm going with this? What was a vibe? The next event on the timeline. Let's take a guess. Actually, let's pause for a second. Maybe where do you think I'm going with this? What's next in the 10KTF timeline?
Oh my god,
And it
I
was a
don't know. The
vibe.
Mac without neck.
Yeah, you got it. You got it. Diamond,
With
what was going to be
the
your
Twitter
guess?
space.
Yep.
I don't know. If I was being honest, I just rolled up my desktop. I was looking at the Excel spreadsheet. I was going to cheat and find the actual event. No neck mech.
No, don't be a cheater
The
like
no,
someone that got disqualified.
and while he did get disqualified, he held it down on that Twitter space. So
Yeah.
that's what I want to talk about. It was a Twitter space. It was the first Twitter space with Figge. It was his follow up to the Beeple space that he did a year before. That Beeple forgot and remembered, and forgot and remembered. But Carl, at the damn show, we appreciate you, and I'm hearing something from my producer.
Mm.
Stick around. We're working on something for you, Carl, because you are innocent until proven guilty. But we appreciate you because not only did you allow us to ask a question on the stage, you also admitted that the damn show was responsible for your comeback. And so we're going to take that credit every single time. And we're going to ride with that. And this was also a huge community moment because we had the two worst reporters I've ever seen in my life, A-Bomb and Modest. They got kidnapped by Wen Moon and they saw the no neck mech. So maybe what were your thoughts on that event in 10KTF lore?
Well, okay. Beside the drama of today, Carl was amazing. Like, really. I don't know. It was incredible. All the interview, how he held the stage and everything, like a professional, 100% a professional. And then obviously, my other favorite part of all was Modest and A-Bomb, because I didn't know that it was going to happen. So I was experiencing it there. And I was surprised. I was like, what's going on? And then I saw, like, I understood, like, after like maybe 5-10 seconds that they were talking, I was like, oh, okay, they're LARPing. And I was like, yes, like, let me enjoy it to the fullest. And
Yeah.
I was just listening to them, then Figge answering them. Then we got the video where we could see that they were thrown into this place where they saw the no neck mech, and it was amazing. They did an incredible job, like, really an incredible job, and we all liked it. We all loved it. So
Yeah.
that's a very big moment for the community. Again, community members that get into the story. So loved it.
Yeah. Diamond?
My bad. No, yeah, absolutely amazing. Carl having that space, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, holy Nikes, like Netta said, that introduction, the way you like prefaced backgrounds, insider knowledge, and knocked out the space. I couldn't imagine. I mean, I couldn't imagine trying to host Beeple or Figge, like trying to talk to those dudes like that in a public space. The questions that you rolled through, the way that went down, and then like, thank you for bringing us up and giving us a moment to ask a question too. And then seeing Modest and A-Bomb follow up. They are the OG LARPers, right? Like, A-Bomb's been LARPing for Lenny, and let's not forget Chad, right? So to see them get that opportunity up there was freaking amazing, and they absolutely knocked it out of the park. I'm terrible at LARPing myself. You guys will realize this over time if you haven't already. But like, to see them get down and like just not bat an eyelash. I've seen them do it in real life, in real time, and on chats on 10KTFM, and watching them do that on Carl's space, it was seamless. It was truly awesome.
100%. share the same sentiments there. It was awesome to see other community members get recognized and get a chance to like be in their element and to see how much they love to LARP and for them to get a chance to do that on one of the biggest stages in a bear market, especially to be on a stage like that with Beeple, with Figge, with Crazy Carl, who was, despite the events of today, an absolute, like maybe said, professional. Speaking from the heart, Carl, I learn from you every time I listen to you on these spaces. You turn it on and you can just feel it. It's a feeling, and I love it when you turn on that host mode. Like you go into it, and it's amazing to see how you flow and to see you get into flow. And so I know you were a school teacher before, but this really is, I think, your calling. So keep that up and stop the damn voter fraud. Allegedly.
Don't fade the Carls.
Yeah, and the next category is one. I think it's a special one. It is one that only the it's not even an OG. It's pure heart. It's the heart of the person and their spirit and what they bring and what they do and how they live. And you guys may have guessed it. Maybe can you guess which award I'm speaking about?
Is a 10KTF Legend Award.
The 10KTF Legend Award. Now, I'm going to go through the nominations, and maybe I understand that you have an envelope. And I'm hearing from my producer that we also might be getting the winner when that winner is revealed. The winner might be coming on stream. Let me. Yeah, there's a slight chance. So we're gonna go with the nominations for the 10KTF Legend
Ned's already on stream.
Award.
It's not me time. Well. Okay, so
Oh, this is a big one. This is a big one.
This is a big one. Like very big names, like people that did incredible things for the community, like since day one. Yes, like they were all there from the beginning. Yeah, let's list them again. We got Swilson, Non-Fungible Kent, Alpha, A-Bomb, and Tails. They're all super important, super committed community members that they did a ton for this community. So I'm super excited to see who is the winner of this one.
And maybe before you reveal and open up that envelope, I just want to give everybody. I'm just gonna ask. I'm gonna take a name. I'm gonna say a name, and I'm gonna ask each of you one sentence. First thing that comes to your mind when I say the name. Maybe Tails. Go first. One sentence.
I love her.
Diamondhandz. Swilson. One sentence.
Amazing, compassionate human being.
Diamondhandz. A-Bomb.
Fucking hilarious. The best.
Myself, Kent.
And
Toronto boys for life. Man, I love you, Kent. Like, I love you. That's it. And last but absolutely not least, Mebynetta. Alfalfa.
oh my god, incredible friend, person, honest, I don't know, genuine, great. We love Alf.
We absolutely love Alf, and let's get to the winners. I'm sure everybody in the chat is dying to hear who is the 10KTF legend, the recipient of that award.
I changed my mind. This is like the last one of the last awards. I think it's the last award. Yeah, it kind of
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Okay. I just sent an envelope to Diamondhandz. I want Diamondhandz to open this one.
Diamondhandz, did you receive the envelope?
I do have the envelope. It has been delivered. Excuse
Okay.
me.
Just if you see a man named Will Smith, if you see a man named Will Smith coming at you, just
Run away.
bob and weave, okay? Bob and weave. Bob and just like we taught you, okay? Just in case.
Is it safe? Are we safe?
As long as you don't see Will Smith coming at you right now.
I ain't accepting no backhand on fucking Front Street public and not throwing him back. Will Smith better watch his ass. That's all I fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying?
Will
Craig,
Smith,
I hope
the
you
call
watch
is
it,
out.
Craig. It's
Will
hilarious.
Smith, call us out. You fuck around and find out. The winner of the 10 KTF Legend Award is
He got right.
Swilson. Oh God, it's Swilson. My girl Swil.
Wilson.
Wilson, congrats.
Wilson is the winner.
Oh goodness.
Congrats, Wilson.
Congratulations,
Yay.
Wilson. And my producer is telling me, we have Swilson live in the room. Swilson.
Yeah.
Swilson, how are you?
Swilson.
Message.
Telling me,
Wait,
we have Swilson live in the room. You gotta close
Y'all
that tab,
had
Swilson.
no idea this was happening.
How are
This is amazing.
message. Wait,
We have
Wilson, you have the stream on. Turn off
gotta close
our
the
stream.
stream.
It's amazing.
No, she closed the wrong stream.
No, she closed
No,
this
she's back.
stream.
She's back.
Turn off our
stream.
I think I'm here.
Close YouTube.
Yeah. What's up, legend?
Did I make it? Which
You
one?
made it. How? You gotta close the YouTube page or pause it.
Okay. So close the YouTube page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still here. I
Perfect.
didn't disappear.
Amazing.
Damn it.
Hey, congrats.
Tokyo or somewhere really cool.
So we'll say congratulations. How does it feel to be this year's recipient of the 10 KTF Legend Award?
As opposed to last year's, who was the biggest fucking loser.
Last year was a rug. We know what happened last summer, but this year it's all awards, baby.
Yeah. You know, actually all three of you guys know, and a few others, just how much. Yeah, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to cry, but yeah, super special, perfect timing for me. So thank you. It's one of those things that you just do something nice, and then all of a sudden something comes back that you never knew you need, and yeah, and I'll tell I'll tell the community someday. But yeah, it's just one of those painful things that basically no parent wants to go through. And so the metaverse, I don't care if people say the metaverse is like made up or whatever. I'm telling you, it's real life. It really is. It's you know, I've been to therapy twice this week.
So listen, we know we know you're going through a lot IRL, and we wish you and your family the best as you navigate that very, very real situation. And like you said, the metaverse is real. We see the OG shirt. Shout out to Snowman. He supplied that for everybody. But you came ready, and we are honestly, I think I can speak personally, and I want to give everybody, maybe and Diamond, you guys each an opportunity as well to speak. But I can't think of anybody else in the community more deserving of this award. You're not just, I think, generous and kind. You're also a little bit spicy and sassy, and I like that balance. I like I like that it's not that it's a balance, and you bring it. You speak out when you want to speak out, and I think that like you have a very, very infectious spirit, and it was a pleasure meeting you IRL, and I hope to meet you many, many more times in the future.
Yeah, we're all stuck together. We're not going anywhere. So, as great as you guys look, next time I see you, I hope, it'll be in a black hoodie pretty soon when it's cold out. This is family now. So
yeah,
we're so lucky to have landed in this spot. I mean, and we all know it, which is what makes it so special.
Yeah.
Yes,
Maybe.
Wilson, like I really wanted to see you last week. I was like hoping you to show up like until like the last second.
And I held off. And for anybody that knows, somebody hurt my daughter. It was a family member a long time ago, not my direct family. My sister's son. It's gonna go to court. It's all those things that you never want to hear. But so that's why I just wanted people to understand. And her point is it's not her shame. She's active, talking, and she's, she wants me to share that. So I did not steal her story, and that's not her shame to carry, or mine for that matter. So
We love you, Susan.
Diamondhandz.
We'll always be there for you.
thank you.
Always.
Anyways, but I will tell you, medicinal marijuana in Maryland was a really good thing over the last, couple months. Damn, I think I got, when I get like coupons now when I go to the dispensary, they're like, they've never seen me that much. So,
Diamond,
So
what
we
does
need
supposed to
that
mean to
stoner
you?
award, huh?
what's that? The
We
stoner
need
award,
that
yeah.
stoner award, like Diamond was saying.
No, Diamond
I'm
was
telling you,
joking. No,
The competition will be fierce for that one.
yeah, his wilderness though. Yeah.
Wilson, I mean, you know what it is. I mean, I can't wait to have you and your family out here in California, or whether I could make it out to Maryland first to y'all, right? Whatever it is, this is bigger than the internet, like you said. And I know you know that, through this year, the hard times, I couldn't have got through them without you. And some of our private conversations, you mean the world to me.
It's the same for me that I never saw coming.
I mean, everybody knows I lost my mom a while back, right? And having people, a motherly figure, somebody to fill that role, that has been you. And I didn't expect to find that here on the internet. And so I have a lot of love for you, Wilson.
That's how I feel. For those of you that don't know, when Diamond and I first met, I have one of my sons is just struggling to find his way. The oldest son has a fine arts degree, and we can discuss the merits of a fine arts degree, but the other one was kind of struggling to find his way. And I really, just for whatever reason, I had reached out to Diamond and asked if he could come out and spend some time with him, because I just thought his vibe, the kid was rebellious. He didn't want anything I said. He did want to do the opposite. In fact, he's probably above me and will be furious that I even shared that. But since you don't know his name, technically, you don't know. Yeah. Anyways.
But that being said, I mean, it's just about like figuring out your way, right? And I know what it's like to be stuck in a rut or feeling like the world's judging you for not being defined as what's appropriate or fitting into the society's box, right? And so having my degrees in cannabis, and being able to speak to the pressures of our everyday lives, we all express that our outlets and our needs in different ways, right? And so it's not about necessarily having the judgmental narrative pushed on you. It's about having a place to be able to say, you know what, there might be something bigger here that allows me to be a good person, even though society's putting these boxes on it, and allows me to make moves in ways that other people might think of. And to be honest, in Web3, that's what we're doing right now, right? Like I get to degen out and just have fun. It's something different.
The one thing my kids finally got, I've been preaching NFTs and crypto forever. And now my kids could get into crypto and all that. And they're gamers and anime, manga, everything. Like you'd think Web3 was built for them, but they just wanted nothing to do with it until they've seen how I've struggled personally. And that this mental health thing that, like when I found my tribe, I'm like, no, these are the believers that the future shouldn't be this way. I mean, the cops, just the whole system is just broken. Wall Street's rigged. People don't. It's just easier to be nice. These are these people, and so now they're interested. And I never thought that a personal story, every tragedy comes with, or whatever, whatever that is. You make your message, whatever the fuck it is. You get my point. And those things. I wish there were more stories like that in the press, because people focus on Web3 and JPEGs and all and money and everything. And this is so much more special than when you talk about what the damn show is and what you guys are doing to change the world, it's so much bigger. I was a 52-year-old that had it all. Like I didn't have a prayer. I didn't worry about much. And I've literally lost my entire family because of this. Not my husband and my kids. To be clear, I have them. But you want to talk about a world-shattering thing that you just never saw coming. That, it can happen to anybody. And it's just such a powerful thing that nobody just understands. what Web3 is really about. And I swear to God, if I could have put on, because sometimes at night I just want to go for a walk. If I could put on, a headset and walk and talk to somebody and to listen to some music and just walk and talk, and it doesn't matter. There's the potential is world. It's not just world changing; it's life changing in such a monumental, basic, natural way. It's just so it's not this technical advancement where robots take over the world. It is this real connection.
Yeah. And I think back to when I first went full time into Web3. I had an early podcast that I did, and it was about Bitcoin, and it was about how do I explain Bitcoin to people. And what I saw in the in the online world with podcasts and media was it's this ledger and this and that and the proof of work. But I thought about it more, and it's like we don't care about the technology; we care about the impact to people. And one of the things that you look to is what happened in Venezuela with with their currency and the currency crisis that whole nation is in. And I've met so many people from Venezuela that have fled to the U.S. in the last 5 years or so, and maybe even longer, because of them not being able to save for their kids' college. Right. And for them, Bitcoin meant something where they could think about the future for their children, or
To be
pass
clear,
something
it's
on.
the same for me here. Let me be clear. That was the same for me in the US, just to be clear.
Yeah. But you know what I mean, like with the currency crisis, and the ethos was it's about the stories and how this impacts people. And so, Sultan, I think you're a very, very well deserving for this award. You've impacted so many people with your kind words and actions, and me and you have had multiple conversations as well that have helped me a lot personally as well. And I hope to continue and do more. And we're gonna meet up again in IRL events, and we're all gonna get a chance to vibe out again. But thank you so much for coming on,
100%.
Sultan, and congratulations once again.
To be fair, I'm not even coordinated enough to do this. So I'm not going to do it.
You're perfect. It's perfect.
Yep.
You're good.
I love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Wilson, we wouldn't know WAGMI without you.
I love you.
Talk
Exactly.
to you soon.
Bye.
Ooh.
Sorry, go ahead, Wilson.
Say.
I just wanted to say, to be clear, I totally nerd out to the tech behind Web3. I am so deep in the rabbit hole and the potential. Because that's why my kids weren't interested. It's only when it became human that it became interesting.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, they could get the money side of crypto, but this became real for them. Sorry. I just wanted to clarify that the nerd stuff is what I love. So
we love to hear it. You're a nerd with a heart, Sultan. Take care, and we wish you the best.
Thanks.
The heart of 10 KTF.
Thanks.
The heart of 10 KTF,
Bye.
everybody. Wow, that was very, very heartfelt. And I think we all have a very deep connection with Sultan, and I think a lot of people in the comments, you saw the outpouring of love. And so once again, we wish you the best, Sultan, and your family for everything you're going through. We have a few more things that we want to touch on, and then we have a couple more awards. A couple is what I'm hearing. There's the best community award.
All right, there is the best community award.
There
is
the best community award,
right?
True.
It's 10 KTF.
So, well, I mean,
right?
whoa, Diamond. I mean, we don't know yet. We got to look at the results. But before we get there, I wanted to. We are getting close to 2 hours, and the show will be wrapping up soon. First of all, we want to thank everybody for coming to the WAGMIs. We really appreciate everybody. We love the interactivity. We love the comments and everybody getting excited. And this is why we do it. If it was just the three of us talking to nobody, it wouldn't be worth it. It wouldn't make sense to. So I just want to shout out everybody out here that shows up every week and supports us. And we work hard to bring you the best show every week. And sometimes, it doesn't go as planned, or there are hiccups and things come together last minute. But even if they come together last minute, we still try to put a great show out for you guys. And so that's my piece.
This was last minute, for example. They all We worked
Maybe
so
about
hard.
48 hours or 24 hours in the making. Confirm nor deny that. We can neither confirm nor deny that. However, let's get back to some more story points in 10K
Yes.
TF. So I'm gonna lump a few of these together because not only did we attack the kaiju in anticipation for the mech, and then Boss Toad's Change of Heart, we had the final showdown last week. I mean, it's still so close that we can talk about it like it's yesterday because it almost feels like it was yesterday. But maybe some quick words and thoughts about how you're feeling with how that mech battle went down and what you remember.
I like that it was not how I thought it was going to be. I have to be honest. I like that
Yeah.
because I don't like when things are predictable, and that was not predictable at all. It was
Yeah.
sad. Like we spent 1 week after the mech got wrecked. We spent like 1 week waiting to see what was going to happen after, and then we got the last day, the last day together. Now that they said we were gonna spend because we were gonna get all destroyed. New Tokyo was gonna get destroyed completely. So it was sad. It was sad, but at the same time, it was right. I must say it was like something that I wasn't expecting, and I like when shows do something that I'm not expecting, when they surprise me, because otherwise what's the point? So but now I talk like this just because I know what happened after that week. I was super sad.
Diamond, some quick thoughts on the No Neck Mech week from you?
Well, I think somebody said if they were watching us live on stream and it looked like all the happiness had been sucked out of our souls, right? And so it was a heartbreaking moment to watch that go down the way that it did. I mean, I remember I went back the next day to watch the tape, slowed it down to try to understand even. It was like that mind-blowing to me. We didn't even, I mean, I'm still kind of bent about it, but I understand in the larger story how it worked out in the narrative. But that day, oh my goodness. And then seeing Figge talk about, oh, they've got gold level energy for silver level establishment or whatever it is. And I'm like, fuck, he's right though. We did, but
yeah. Damage, I think
What happened?
did you rug? You rugged a little bit.
Yeah, my bad. I'm lagging a bit on my end right now, pretty hard. But yeah, no, I was just saying that that day absolutely heartbreaking. But that's the way the story, like in the storyline, it fit perfectly. It did make me feel some type of way.
100%. And we're nearing the end of the timeline and also our show. I'm gonna give a quick piece on, I mean, what more does there need to be said? We just talked about the Burn King for PFP a few weeks ago. That was a theory, and we ended, the final week with WAGMI-san getting together, back with his cat, because the true power was always the friends that you make along the way. And so WAGMI-san got his friend back together, and I think it's a nice bow on an incredible season 1 that we've seen so many events happen. But I think more importantly, so many people have come together to watch this, and when people come together, people get together to create and have friendships and memories, and there's so many shared memories that we all have collectively. And so this, I think, leads us into the it was the final award, but my producer is just telling me that there's been a change to the program, so we're adding one more award. He's going to tell me more information pretty soon, but let me go to this award first, and then we'll talk about oh, hold on, my producer's telling me. Okay, so they're not ready for the next award.
Rug. It got rugged.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
I can take it from here. Okay, the next award is gonna be best NFT community. So Atareh, you back?
I am back. I'm just producer, and he's saying that they had to make some changes. Something's going on. There's a little bit of technical difficulties. There's some cats, but okay, we're good to go. We're good to go. So this is the award for the best NFT community. Oh my God. I mean, just so many big names. So many big names on there.
This was an open question. There were no actual nominees. So these 5 are the 5 communities that got the most votes. That's how they were chosen. You have the envelope, Atareh?
I do. And it's actually my barista actually wrote the winner on my Starbucks mug right here. Wow, that's very strange. This is the envelope, guys. It says items order 1 of 1, and the winner of the best NFT community is 10KTF.
Whoa!
Hey, you know.
Woo!
Let's
Congrats.
go.
Congrats to
What
all
a great
of us.
community.
So many votes.
So many votes. On behalf of the 10KTF community, Diamondhandz has some doorknobs in socks, maybe. Do you have any words for the wider NFT community to say, that's right, suck it, we just got the best NFT community award?
I don't know. It's just that already seeing what happened in the community in the last months, last year, the fact that there are like at least 10 shows and spaces and websites of like created by the community for this project, YouTube videos or anything that is happening all around it. It's just a powerhouse, guys. It's something
Yeah.
that I haven't seen in any projects, and we just have to, like this was not rigged, like really, like which other community can say something like this at the same level that the 10KTF community can. So, well, super deserved to be honest.
I think we get caught up in the moment, right? Like we don't see ourselves outside of what we're doing as a community, right? Like it's hard to be able to look outwards in. But like if I was being honest, y'all, like what's gone on here along this year, like so it's setting a precedence. Like Swilson just said, like this isn't about, we all know about the technology. We're all super hyped about the technology, right? The use cases and future asset classes that are going to come. But really, at the end of the day, we see each other for the people we are behind the screens, right? The human aspect to this. That's sustainability. That's WAGMI. And yeah, I just for what we do as a community, I really I couldn't be. I'm fucking hyped. I don't know what it looks like into the future, but I know some amazing things are coming the community's way. Keep on holding it down, y'all. Thank you so much.
Keep on keeping on, everybody. And
yeah, never stop, never stopping.
Never stop, never stopping. So maybe if you're you have producer on your Diamond, I think you have as well. Did you just hear that breaking news? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So before we announce the breaking news, there is a new award officially added last minute to the show. If you're a Carl fan and a Gutter Cat member, you're gonna want to be here for this. This is blowing my mind right now. Wow. Oh my God, this is incredible. If you thought that,
to be honest, like I think the 3 of us, we all agree with this. Like,
yeah. Look, let's call it for what it is. Spike, I mean, an anonymous person made some bold allegations without a lot of evidence, and that's going to be going through court, and that's going to take months and months and months and months. We don't know when that's going to end, and whether Carl did or did not actually, in fact, cheat on the votes. And so what I'm proud to announce is that we have a new award. It's the Best Hype Man Award. And let's go through the nominees for the most hype person in NFTs. And the nominees are tough competition, man. This is gonna be crazy. Diamondhandz.
It's gonna be hard.
Diamonds, who won? Can you reveal the winner of the award?
And the 2021-2022 seasons 10 KTF Hype Award winner is Crazy Carl. Crazy Carl.
Crazy Carl.
Crazy
Innocent
Crypto
on
Carl.
on this one.
Innocent until proven guilty, Carl. Let's fucking go. You have I mean, if there's anything, it's you know how to hype a community and you know how to hype people up and you get down and you throw down. So congratulations, Carl. We're sorry to disqualify you. We had to do what we had to do, but we're happy to award you with the Hype Award of a 2021-2022 season.
Wait, is Carl getting in contact with us?
I don't. That's a great question. I don't know.
Carl's got baby number 2 on the way. He's got baby number 2 on the way. I hear he's incredibly busy, is what the producer's telling me. Baby girl number 2 on the way.
Baby girl number 2. Okay. Okay.
I
think
hear we're supposed to say
Maybe we can
congratulations
reach
to
him on
Carl.
the phone.
Oh no. You know what? I do have Carl. Carl's coming in. Okay. Guys, 1 second. He's calling in right now. We have Carl, the winner of the Hype Award. He's calling in right now. Oh my God, this is incredible.
Hey, bring the hype. Let's go.
What a fucking emotional roller coaster. I just want to thank every single one of you that showed up to support the Carls and showed the world that even the little guys that are voted least likely to succeed in high school can become something in life. We're stronger together, and that clearly has been shown here today. It doesn't matter if Beeple forgets who you are time and time again, because if you just keep getting back up, eventually you'll be on center stage like we are today. Hashtag I voted for Carl. Hashtag don't fade the Carls. They can't hold us down, baby. We are Carl.
That was crazy. The one and only Crazy Carl. Hashtag I voted for Carl. That was live coming at you from Baby Girl 2 on the way. Apologies. Don't fade the Carls. I voted for Carl. Guys, closing thoughts. Thank you everybody for coming out. Maybe some final thoughts from you.
Well, this year has been amazing. We tried our best to get a summary of it, to try to hype people up, to make them understand that this has been like a crazy year for all of us. And I just want to end this shouting out some more people and projects, which was like the last part of the We Knew credits. So let's not forget, because besides the damn show, we got a shout out for Gramplin, we got a shout out for New Tokyo News, we got a shout out for 10KT FM, we got a shout out for Speculation Alley, we got a shout out for New Tokyo Rumors, and we got the shout out that wasn't there, but we have it, for Wira, Press, and Rare Boy for what they have been doing. And then to end, shout out to the OGs and shout out to the Grail. Love you guys.
Love you guys. Diamond, can we get a head tap of the microphone real quick? Can we get one right there?
Let's fucking go. Y'all, it's been an incredible year. We're just getting started. To all of our researchers, to all of our writers, to all of our creators, right? To all the people that show up holding it down for each other every day. Y'all know we can't all make it unless we make it together. And when we've got enough, we're going to build a longer table, not a higher fence, y'all. So keep extending that table when we get the opportunity, creating opportunities for others and shedding the light. There's a lot of light that's going to come our way in the next little bit. Keep accepting these blessings, stay grateful, stay humble, and keep looking out for each other, y'all. A lot of love.
Yeah, and to close it off, thank you everybody for coming out today. Thank you for accepting us as I mean, I think as individuals, it's one of the few communities, as Wilson mentioned, it's when you find your tribe and you really vibe and connect. Thank you for just, I think, allowing us to do this for you guys, for helping us out with the show, creating. We have so many members that have put in so much effort, whether it's on other shows, whether it's for the community, whether it's something that us individually had something. And I'm so energized and excited to just do more and more of this and have more IRL events and just continue to build and create. Like somebody asked me earlier in the Discord, like maybe an hour ago, they're like, when I posted the YouTube link again, they're like, what the hell? I'm at work right now. Don't you degens have a job? And it's like, this is my job. Like I'm full-time in Web3. Maybe you're fairly full-time in Web2 and Diamond, you are as well. And so like, this is us working to create something beautiful for you guys each week, twice a week. And we're going to continue to do that, whether it's the off season or not. We have a lot of things planned. We have a lot of just interviews coming up, and we're here to build for you guys. And so thank you for coming out once again. And I'm going to close it off with just that beautiful graphic and that music one last time.